That's a good putt to make, that one. Trailing by 4 strokes. Right, Rich, par 4, fifth. Strong hole this one, isn't it?
Huge mounding down the left-hand side that you want to avoid at all costs. The bunker down the right-hand side, to be fair, is not that bad. But a little further right of that, though, that's the water. You want no part of it. Second shot is downhill to a green. To be fair, that's mostly flat, runs from back left to front right, but one of the more benign greens on this layout.
Playing from around 110 yards out. 4 strokes off the lead. Going with the 9-iron, I think. Yeah, nicely played. A chance for birdie if this goes down. What a putt. Started this perfectly.
John, what's going on out there?
Hey guys, we are checking in down here with Justin Rose as he gets set for his next shot here on the 10th.
This putt
is for a birdie. Looking really good this one. And how did that shot impact the score? Let's have a look at the leaderboard. The tee shot on the par 6 has changed a lot now that tree's been taken out of the way, Rich, but what do you think of this shot?
I missed the tree. I thought that was a really cool feature of this hole. You had to flight it underneath the tree back in the day to find the fairway. The bunker down the left-hand side has been expanded quite a bit as the lake on the left-hand side has been added as well. The front part of this green is protected by tall palm trees that will certainly make you think on your second shot. This is a wonderful little par 4.
Chosen the pitching wedge here. Great shot. Chance to get one under the cars with this putt. This for back-to-back birdies. Looking really good this one. He's getting a little roll now. That's back-to-back birdies. And let's go to one of those. He's currently tied for fifth.
Always like to see your name moving up the leaderboard. Never a bad thing.
As we go from a wonderful little par 4, we go to a challenging longer par 4.
And as you can see, there's a long fairway bunker down the left-hand side that makes you believe there's more room left than you actually have. It's just not there. Players should be looking a little bit further right. You find the fairway, your second shot should be straightforward. In fact, Luke, I made it two here one time, so that shows you how simple this hole can be.
Choosing the 9-iron here. Not a bad shot that one. This will be a bonus. Right on 17 feet from here.
He's staring down a birdie putt here. Oh yeah, this is tracking nicely.
Yeah, that hurts. And that should secure the par on this one. What do we catch up with Brooke Henderson?
She had a bad previous hole, came off with bogey.
So after that, let's take a look at the leaderboard. Currently 1 under for the day. The 8th hole, a long par 3 stretching 240 yards as maximum. It's no sleeper, that's for sure.
I don't find anything sleepy about this hole. The front of the screen is so narrow. There's no place to land, especially when they put the flags there. This hole will grab your attention, as it should, because it's a long iron to a sliver of an opening. Even when they put the pin on the right-hand side, you want no part of it. The center of the green all day long here.
Well played. Never seen a scorecard that doesn't look good with a 2 on it. Right by the hole. Just 6 feet between the hole. And it goes for the par. No movement, top down on the leaderboard for this player. The final hole on the opening night at TPC Sawgrass Stadium course, Rich. It's a clever three-shot.
Par 5, 583 yards to the back. Most players will play this as a three-shotter. Just find the fairway out to the left. Second shot out to the right. Sets up a very simple third shot to a very narrow green. Miss it right or left. Good luck getting it up and down.
Sitting at -1. Tied for sixth position. It looks like he's thinking about going for the green here. Well, that's showcasing their power there, Rich.
Absolutely love watching a player be bold and be rewarded for it.
Okay, let's get back to the action.
Starting to look really good.
And he's down there. You got to read.
Setting up this putt 28 feet from the cup.
Oh, so close. And this putt to move into the top 5. And that's their 4th birdie of the day. Well, that's a lovely way to move into the top 5. Rich, how are we looking after going?
Well, it's been great watching this player get the best of their rival. It's still a long way to go until the end of this tournament. Let's see how it shakes out.
Not bad. And he's down there.
Setting up from about 130 yards out.
Looks to have opted for the 8-iron. Yeah, tidy looking shot that one. That's well played. Anything on the green from there was fine.
Made birdie on the last. Looking for a second in a row here.
Ooh. A putt awaits. And there it is. There's some birdie holes out on this course, and the 11th is certainly one of those, but there are some troublesome spots to get out of play.
There's definitely trouble, but the thing I love about this hole the most is that there's so many different ways to play it. Most players will take driver off the tee, but from there, now it's anybody's ball game. You don't have to go for the green on the second shot. You can lay it up over the left, you can lay it up over to the right, you can lay it up long left. There's so many different ways of attacking this hole. Each individual is going to do it differently. I love the second shot on this hole. No foul there with that shot.
And here we are with the third shot. He's two shots back.
Going for less club here.
That was special. And now over to Brooke Henderson's next shot.
She's trying to pull ahead in this group rivalry. Let's see what happens.
Okay, time to return to the action. Oh, this would be a good putt to make, and with it, share a third spot. Oh, just missed. Let's move one step closer to the lead here. This putt for Sherrill. And as the scorecard suggests, heading up the leaderboard. Well, the tee shot is all that matters on the short par 12. Most players can reach the green. It's just the decision whether the play goes for it.
They can, but they better be aware that there's a lot of danger up there. Water left obviously is no good, but even bailing out to the right, in those dunes, in the mounds, the little pot bunkers on top of those mounds. Well, forget about it. That's not a good space either, especially since the green does run pretty hard from right to left. If you want to take this hole on the driver and expecting to make three, well, you need to realize that a 5 and a 6 can be easily made as well.
This would be a great up and down from this spot. Nice soft hands around the green. What a skill to have.
Judging it beautifully.
Top effort that. This one for bogey. What do we catch up with? Brooke Henderson. She's currently trailing her rival. Let's see what happens here. And after that effort, this is how the leaderboard looks right now. The leader now has a one-stroke advantage.
Well, as you start to head for home here at TPC Sawgrass, you're blessed with this wonderful par 3 tournament.
And this is a really cool par 3. You've got three distinct areas on the green, front right, all the way to the left-hand side, and the back right. Wherever they put the pin is going to dictate what shot shape you want to have into that green. I think it's a really cool design because it requires you to think about how you want the golf ball to land on the green and the way you want it to bounce. I think Pete Dye did a great job in designing this green.
Okay, steady now. Just a 4-footer remaining. This is what they have left for bogey. How did that miss? And this one will be for double bogey. Unfortunately, moving down the leaderboard, that's not the direction you're heading. There's a few birdie opportunities out of the gate here on the second night at TPC Sawgrass, but it really starts to toughen up down the stretch, starting here with a difficult par 14.
Difficult tee shot on this plane, some 481 yards from the tip. You find the fairway, and you've got a decent chance of finding your second shot. But if you're out of position anywhere on this hole, your number will go up exponentially.
Rich Canadian golfers had a number of people to be able to hang their hat on over the years. Obviously, Race Wilson on the men's side, Mike Weir is a major winner, but the impact that Brooke Henderson has had on the game seems to be even more significant.
It has been. She doesn't carry the mantle just for women's golf in Canada. She carries the mantle for Canadian golf in general. She's such an amazing, delightful young lady to be around. Her personality is infectious. She's just a good soul. And she carries that around the golf course. Two-time major winner. But what I'm impressed about most with her game is the fact that she is such a long hitter in the game. You don't quite see too many women in the game right now that talk about hitting it long like we do in the men's game. But make no bones about it, she hits it a long way out there. That gives her a massive advantage over some of the other players. That's why she is such a prolific winner on the LPGA.
Hope it gets a good kick to the left. Yeah, quality shot from him. He'll be pleased.
Birdie at the last. This for another.
Good line. Good opportunity here. 6 feet to the hole. That's frustrating. Putting now for a bogey. Sitting at 1 over for the event. Famous par 5 reached the start.
Ideally, players want to take their tee shots from right to left. Start off that fairway bunker and move it left back in the fairway. Anything down the left-hand side can get caught up into those trees and really cause players issues with their layup. You find the fairway, now you have a massive decision to make. Go for it or bail out to the left, thinking that's the safe play. It really is not. You have to be brave and try and find this green with your second shot. If not, it could come up and bite you.
This putt to join those amongst the top 10 on the leaderboard. Oh, that would have been outstanding to make the eagle. Well, what a way to bounce back. Nice putt to hold. And moving to the top 10. Here's Brooke Henderson's next shot. So after that, this is the first series of the year. And with that now, take the middle putt. Take us through the par 317.
When you play your practice round, it looks like you can just throw it on there. But when you're in a tournament round, it doesn't even look like it exists. The whole changes so much when the tournament starts. That's what I love about it. You just add 35,000 people who are having some fun and ready to heckle you, knock in the water. Good luck. Enjoy.
Be nice to see this one go down. Let's see if they make it. One Olympics too many, I think. 5 feet coming up to the cup. That wasn't your best effort, was it?
Oh my God.
Time to make a putt here. This one's for double. And now over to Brooke Henderson's next shot.
Yeah, she's down, she's behind her rival, scooting ahead. Let's see what happens.
Let's take a look at the leaderboard.
Now 6 strokes back after that hole.
Let's head to the finishing hole. It's a wonderful par 4
It's a bad game today.
It's wonderful if you're not playing it for a lot of cash. It's just one of the most difficult, visually intimidating holes I think you'll ever face in your life. Somehow, try and hit it down the right-hand side of the fairway, keep it out of the rough, and from there, hit it out to the right-hand side of the green, somehow, also keeping it out of the rough or that bunker short right. Listen, you'd be happy to make 5 here, that's for sure. 4s are magnificent. 3s are unicorns. They really don't happen that much. It is such a difficult, demanding finishing hole. Probably one of the toughest in championship golf.
This putt is for a final score of 74. This one's for bogey. And with it, that concludes his event.
At the end of the day, there's no W in the event, but does that really matter when you come up against a player of the caliber of Brooke Henderson and beat her? No, not at all. You have just beat a multiple major champion. Nothing matters anymore. Not your mum, not your dad, not your dog, or your cat. Nothing matters. Not many people can boast about that. So a great result overall and something to be celebrated.
Well, that just about concludes our coverage. On behalf of Rich Beam, I'm Mark Elvey. Thanks for tuning in. We'll see you tomorrow. Sports and the PGA Tour, proud to bring you the seasonal race for the FedEx Cup. Today's coverage of the Valspar Championship is about to begin. Hello, I'm Luke Elvey alongside 2002 PGA Championship Rich Beam, who's in the booth. That's a hello to Henny Quack down on the course following our featured group.
Hi Luke, what a gorgeous day as this event kicks off our featured group. Well, we've got 2 players who appear to have entered into quite the rivalry.
Yeah, so this week their goal was to beat John Rahm. And that is by no means an easy feat.
No, if John Rahm is fired up, sparks could fly, you want to be out of the way, and he's just going to go straight through like a Spanish ball.
He's fire and brimstone, isn't he, John Rahm? All the Americans couldn't beat him in a Ryder Cup. This player, well, it's an ambitious rivalry to say the least. Looking to the next hole, and they're currently tied for the lead with Tommy Fleetwood. Water is a feature here at the upper head course of Innisbrook Resort. Rich comes into play at the second.
Downhill tee shot. You want to keep your tee shot out to the right as best you can to take out the trees that hug the left-hand side. Green sits well above the player's second shot. They won't see how close they hit it from the fairway.
That looks to be a fairway finder to me. Second shot on the second.
This one is all over it.
We'll now move over to John Rahm. He's one stroke behind his rival in this event.
Wow.
Right at it from out of the bunker.
Let's get back to it, shall we? What have they got in front of him here, Henny?
This one will run uphill.
Damn.
Looking great now.
Well, nice to drop the putt of that length. Well done.
Back-to-back birdies, but with the right direction there, Luke.
The Copperhead course in Innisbrook can really bite you, especially if you're slightly wayward and there's one of those holes right here, the third, Rich.
Decisions to be made. The fairway narrows up. Should you take driver out? Also the water on the right. So players are more than likely laying back with some kind of fairway wood.
Well done. We're around 140 yards here.
Oh, gorgeous looking shot that is, Rich. Oh, that's a lovely looking shot into birdie range in the third. Be the ball, Daddy. Tease, makes it look easy. Keeps surging ahead. Setting the tone early in this round. And after that hole, leading Tony Fleetwood by a couple. The fourth hole goes to the par 3s on the property. Going to be dialed in on your number.
This is a challenging par 3, no doubt about it, Luke. This green pitches from right to left and from front to back, making it almost impossible to get it super close unless you have a perfect number into this par 3.
Going with the 7. Attaboy, good shot. 19 feet to the hole. This is their look at birdie. Oh, gee, that line was looking good, wasn't it? Down she goes. Let's head to the next. Let's go to John Rahm. He's just coming up with a drop shot on that last hole. Get the fifth pump ready. This looks like it's going in. And after that, let's take a look at how it stands. Our leader is a couple of shots up at this stage. Stretching out over 600 yards, but it's a par on the fifth is no snap.
It is. Luke, I rarely say that par 5 PGA Tour are challenging, but this is definitely one of them. It's an uphill tee shot and a second shot that is downhill, moving from right to left that's completely blind for these players. There is a tree about 100 yards out, which is going to be something they aim at when they lay up. Third shot, though, is very basic, down the hill to a fairly flat grade surrounded by some bunkers. More than likely, most players are going to have to lay it up on this par 5.
Getting ready to play there third. Currently leading by 2. This is one of those great ball-striking displays. Fairways and greens. A pleasure to watch. Well, that's an understatement right there. Unreal display this week with that one. We'll now move over to John Rahm. He's going to want to improve on that current fifth spot. Let's take a look. Now, current result is at 3 shots.
If you find the fairway off the tee here, you are an amazing human being. The fairway tilts from right to left very significantly. Holding the fairway is almost impossible.
The great Severano Ballesteros inspired an entire generation of European golfers, particularly his own Spanish golfers, and I feel that we might even have the best Spanish golfer of all time in Jon Rahm, Rich.
I absolutely agree with that. I believe in the game right now, Luke, that if there's one player that all others are fearful of when they get on top of the leaderboard, I think Jon Rahm's name would be number one, because he seemingly has zero weaknesses. I can't find a single one. I look at his game, and it is so complete, you just get envious of it, don't you? Because it is so good everywhere. Off the tee, iron play, the short game, the mentality, the vision, the imagination. He's got every single tool that you could possibly want in this game. He is by far, I believe, the most complete player in our game today.
Yeah, it certainly feels like we're in the Jon Rahm era right now. Oh, that's piped. That's heading down the runway. And Henny, what's he looking at here?
Setting up from about 100 yards.
Going with the pitching wedge here. Nice shot that. That should find the surface.
Jon Rahm watched that one all the way. Great approach shot. This player is definitely upping the pressure in this rivalry.
A bit long on that one. An opportunity to make their par.
Unlucky the flagstick didn't slow that one down.
Just a short putt remaining here. Let's go to Jon Rahm.
He's currently in 5th place.
Found the green side bunker. Looking for an up and down here. So after that effort, this is what the leaderboard looks like. Our current leader is enjoying a 2-stroke lead. Well, if you haven't felt snake bitten already, the 8th at 230 yards, Rich, will certainly get you.
Everybody loves a 230-yard par 3, don't we, Luke? They're just wonderful, wonderful designs, and I'm laughing because this is nearly impossible. This green is just a sliver up there. A high shot moving a little bit from left to right is an absolute must on this par 3.
Now 2 shots up after that one. Ball striking continues to be the order of the day as the players arrive on the 9th tee, a par 4.
Yes, just thread those bunkers off the tee shot somehow with the driver. Second shot is going to be straight back up the hill. And once again, with the pin position over on the right-hand side, players will be unable to see where their golf ball pitches. This is a quality par 4.
And this effort by Justin Thomas just a short while ago. Around 110 yards to go. He's got a 2-stroke buffer. And choosing the 8-iron here.
They're going with a bit more club here. Let's see if it was the right call.
Oh, that's well played. And a chance for birdie here at the 9th. Okay, Henny, what's he looking at with this putt?
All right, down the hill here. Got to be gentle.
Appears to have overcooked this one. It's just about 3 feet away. Well, this is when the knees start to knock. The sweat starts to appear on the palms of your hands, Rich. Just a slender lead with 9 to play.
Yeah, but I like the position. I like being out in front. That forces the other players to come catch you. I like their position.
This one looks to be heading for the sanctuary of the fairway. Do you like the view from where you're standing, Henny?
Yeah, he's looking at maybe a little over 130 to the pin.
Going with the 8-iron here. Yeah, you hit a beauty, didn't you? A chance to move to 6 under the card with this putt. This one's dialed in. We'll now move over to Jon Rahm.
Had a big eagle on the last hole.
Let's catch up with Jon Rahm.
This one looks to be on a pretty good line.
Oh, it's in the hole. And for birdie.
And now this is why you can never get comfortable, even if you're leading a PGA Tour pro. This is what they do. They mean business.
Very few parts of the golf course make you feel comfortable, but chance of birdie at 11.
Finally, we have a birdie hole. Just avoid that bunker down the left-hand side. Find the right-hand side of the fairway. You can go ahead and chase one up there. Even if you can't get it on the green in two, that front bunker is not a bad leave. But beware, there are some trees over on the right-hand side that could block you out.
Looks like they're definitely going for it.
Yeah, this is the stuff we love, getting after this par 5 in 2.
Always like the aggressive play, going for it in 2 and getting rewarded for it.
That was a gallant attempt. Just 3 feet to the cup.
All right, guys, this for 2 birdies in a row.
Still in the lead now after that hole. Well, a birdie's also in your heart, standing on the 12th tee. A short par 4, Rich. Decisions to be made?
Just a long iron or a hybrid for this tee shot here, Luke. Second shot, you're coming in with some kind of short iron to a green that's protected by a deep bunker in the front. Absolutely tattooed that drive.
Henny, how's that ball lying? It's tough to see from here.
Looks like they have a good lie here in the first cut. Got great connection here. Yeah, this is looking good.
Oh, stop it. What a shot.
You know what? That deserves a golf clap.
Let's go to Jon Rahm.
He's currently in second place, hoping to overtake the leader.
How close was that to going down? That's a touch of class. Terrific little chip.
Gotta say, his short game is phenomenal.
Our leader is out in front by a whopping 5 strokes. Lucky 13 for some. This par 3 plays 200 yards.
Luke, this tee shot is about as hard as 8th grade algebra. It is absolutely mind-bending. It doesn't look like much, but that green absolutely... I think the green is made out of Gore-Tex. It repels golf balls.
We'll now move over to Jon Rahm.
Well, he's behind, just in second place, looking to leapfrog.
Oh, that's a beauty. Great shot from the bunker. And back to the course with the live action. And this putt is for a big 2 on the scorecard. Just didn't drop. Just 4 feet remaining between him and the hole. Yeah, good putt. Well holed. Currently in first position. The second of the back 9 par 5s, Rich 14. There's plenty to it.
Only the biggest hitters in the game can reach this one in 2, so any tee shot just out to the right is ideal. That way it leaves an easier shot out to the left for your layup. The third shot will be going downhill to a green that tilts from back to front, guarded by a deep bunker over on the left-hand side. If you find the fairway with your second shot, you've got a really good chance to hit your third in there close.
Well, I think they're attacking this one, taking it on in 2. I like their style.
Now he's got his eyes set on the putting surface. An aggressive play here. Well played, mate. This putt to get to 10 under par.
Putting for eagle. That always sounds good.
Ooh, right by the hole. 3 feet to go here to the hole. Look at him just surging ahead at the top of the leaderboard. Leading by 6 strokes after that one. The long par 3 continues to be a feature here at the Copperhead course, and 15's no different.
It is. Thankfully, though, this is the flattest green, or one of the flattest greens on the golf course here. It's basically just a long iron down the hill to this flat green, but don't miss it left. That is no good.
This is looking pretty good in the air. And he's hit that inside the range. And Henny, what are they looking at here?
Setting up this putt 17 feet from the cup. This for a birdie run.
It's just about 3 feet away. Let's go to Jon Rahm.
He's currently trailing his rival. Let's see what happens here.
Ooh. And after that effort, that's how it looks. Our leader is up by a whopping 6 shots now.
3 holes remaining. This is what it's all about. Time to see who is going to get it done. That one's right out of the top drawer.
And they're playing from about 140 yards out. Oh, he's been putting on a clinic all day. Another beauty by our leader.
The iron play today has been absolutely stellar. Luke, the greens and regulation, just a fantastic accomplishment. Great to watch.
Currently 10 under for the round.
2 holes to go, Luke. Can they hang on?
Looks like they've got the 5-wood.
Nicely done.
We'll now move over to Jon Rahm.
Now, who'd have thought we'd see this? He is behind his rival. Can he do the catching up that's necessary?
And back to the play, shall we? Lining up the birdie putt here.
Surely it's going to.
Steady on. What's in front of them, Henny?
Yeah, they've left it in the perfect spot here, just below the hole. They can be aggressive up the hill.
For the par. And this is quality play, still on top of the leaderboard. The closing hole of Innisbrook's Copperhead course is also the final hole of the Snake Pit, and this one here has everything going against it.
Lay it back and you're going to have a long second shot back up the hill, but if you take driver and find the fairway, you'll be rewarded with a very short second shot.
Never easy playing out of those fairway bunkers. Oh, it's a little wayward, bouncing through the branches. Oh, that's outstanding. Another great shot by our leader. And with this putt, he will win the event.
Short game has been especially sharp today, Luke. Very impressive.
Oh, that's too bad. All right, not the end of the world. And as that putt drops to the bottom, Rich, they are now the Valspar champion. What a performance.
Yeah, what a performance. What a win. I mean, just this player was just amazing all week long.
Well, when it comes to performances that they'll remember, that certainly has to be one of them. What a brilliant play today.
A match for the books, Luke. I'm just happy that I got to witness that and see that. What a rivalry it was in the lead up to this epic match, and they took down the hero. They come out on top of not just the rivalry, but also the event.
On behalf of Rich Beam, Henny Kuyak, John McCarthy, I'm Luke Elvey saying so long from 2K Sports.
2K Sports, in association with the PGA Tour, is proud to bring you the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. We're at the Valero Texas Open. Today's coverage is about to kick off. I'm Luke Elvey alongside Rich Beam in the booth, and it's a hello to Henny Koyak down on the course following our featured group.
Hi Luke, great to be here. As this event kicks off, our featured group consists of 2 players who appear to have entered into quite the rivalry.
Well, Henny, it sounds like this player is looking to beat Lydia Ko, which, let's be honest, will take all their skill and poise.
Oh, absolutely. This will be a certain KO for this player. I can't imagine that Lydia's going to let anybody beat her. When we talk about young phenoms, Lydia comes to mind. She's got it all.
Ding, ding, ring that bell. Let the bout begin. Currently has a share of second place. Let's head across to the second, which is a par 5, but a long one, stretching over 600 yards.
Straight away for the most part, but there's a lot of danger both right and left here. The fairway bunkers down the left-hand side shouldn't really cause an issue. However, the second shots, the layup zone, there is a deep bunker on the right-hand side that could be brought into play. The third shot is to a green perched well above the fairway, and it's actually a double green. This green is also part of the 7th green.
That's a good-looking shot there. You know, the Valero Texas Open is such a hugely popular and famous event in this great state of Texas. I know as a proud Texan, Beamer, this was one you wanted to win at some stage in your life. You get the cowboy boots for winning here, but TPC San Antonio, it really sorts out the players, doesn't it?
It does that and possibly more, Luke. I have to say that coming to this tournament, since its inception here at TPC San Antonio, I was a little dumbfounded on exactly how to play it because there was danger everywhere. It's just one of these golf courses where it's relentless, where you just don't feel like you stand on any particular shot and feel like it's easy. Like you can breathe easily and go ahead and let it go. Maybe on 1 or 2 holes, but that's about it. There is danger seemingly everywhere, especially off the tee around this golf course. Most notably, the 9th hole, where one player hit his first shot to the right, and then it stayed right, and then stayed right, and then all added up to a 16. So there you go. I think that's the highest score ever recorded at a PGA Tour event as well, a 16. Where? At TPC San Antonio.
Looks to have chosen the 7-iron. That's nicely done. A birdie putt awaits. Ouch, that hurts. This putt's about 4 feet from the hole.
This is what they have left for par.
And there it is. And now that finds him in first place. The 4th is one of the stronger par 4s at TPC San Antonio, stretching 485 yards.
This is a very narrow driving area, especially where that fairway bunker comes into play down the left-hand side. Second shot is to a green that runs from right to left with a deep bunker down the left-hand side. Anything missed out to the right is no bargain either, as there is a runoff area out to the right-hand side. This is a difficult par 4.
All right, we're going with an extra club here. What a skillful approach shot. This player not holding back in their rivalry with Lydia Ko.
Sitting at 1 under. Currently tied for 4th place. Wow, that almost went in the hole. Always love these opportunities, especially when it's for birdie. And down it goes. And with that, he'll move to 4 under par. Stop you if you've heard this before. Tiger is coming off a birdie on his last hole, and that will take him to 1 off the lead.
The tempo there was exquisite.
Second shot here on the 5th. Ooh, that almost went down. Good look at a birdie here.
The putt drops, and that's back-to-back birdies.
And that will take him to 5 under. This is one of those lengthy putts. Good one just to get close. And now we can take a look at how that play affects the leaderboard. So, still currently in the lead after that hole, but Tiger Woods is lurking in second place.
Oh, seems to have got a big piece of that one. Striped.
Look out world was his statement when he came out onto the Pro Tour. And we look back in the greatness in sports, right across all sport in the world. Has one player or one athlete had a greater impact on their sport more than Tiger Woods did for golf?
I hate to say no, because I also look back at the sport, Luke, when Arnold Palmer came through. Good looking fella and just kind of came from a blue collar background, and I kind of think that Arnold Palmer paved the way for a Tiger Woods then go out and dominate, because golf was already on the radar. It just wasn't nearly as much on the radar as it is now because of Tiger. But I think because of what Arnold Palmer did, he set the groundwork for all of this. But in saying that, in the modern era, in the modern game, to be fair, and you look at every sport across the books, and I don't care whether you're talking about, you know, Tom Brady, LeBron James right now, I don't think you have a bigger player globally, with the exception of maybe Messi or Ronaldo, than Tiger Woods. I just think that from a global standpoint, Tiger Woods, whenever he shows his face anywhere, people lose their minds. Like, grown men lose their minds if they get a glimpse of Tiger Woods from 50 yards away. I've seen it before, Luke, and I'll see it again, but it never seems to amaze me, baffle me, make me giggle a little bit. Like, holy cow, this guy's Elvis. He's Elvis Presley. I mean, because Elvis was the biggest guy in the world as far as I could tell. It's mind-boggling how big Tiger Woods is in this game, and continues to be, and will forever be.
Still a chance to attack this hole from the first cut. Well, they've certainly got the swing and the groove. Always nice to have a birdie putt. Oh, just missed. And that putt will drop. Well done. The closing hole on this front 9 at TPC San Antonio is a strong par 4. That should find the fairway. Lining up from around 160 yards. Now a 3-shot lead over the field. Opting for the 9-iron. This one could take a little bounce to the left. Trying to get it to 7 under par with this putt.
This is what they have left for birdie here.
That's frustrating. 8 feet to the cup. This one started out on a good line.
Now switching our focus to Lydia Ko.
Well, she's got that 4th place spot now.
And here we are with the 3rd shot. Oh, wouldn't that have been nice? And after that effort, this is how the leaderboard looks. Oh, this is a precarious position, if you don't mind me saying, Rich. They have the lead, but there's plenty chasing with just 9 to play.
Luke, so far, it's been entertaining watching these two go head-to-head. Not too sure exactly how this is going to play out, but so far, so good. Love watching these two compete. Yep, that'll work. That's fine.
Sitting at 6 under for the day. Currently in the lead. Looks to have opted for the 8-iron. That one should find the surface. Wow, what a shot. Why don't we catch up with what Lydia Ko's up to?
She's trying to pull ahead in this group rivalry. Let's see what happens.
Let's return to live play now. Well, Rich, think they can make this one?
Luke, I really don't think this is going to happen, but you know what? I've been wrong before, and it could happen again.
That putt went a bit long there. This is a par putt. It's on a good line. And looking at the standings now, and they're currently in first place, ahead of Tiger Woods, who's second. Wow, that was just striped. Ooh, sometimes you need a hacksaw to get out of this rough. Going with the 9-iron, I think. Oh, come on, sit. That's not the shot they're after.
Airmailed the green with that approach.
Sitting at 6 under. Currently leading. Let's see if we can make this. Keep the par on the card. Yeah, nicely holed. Now switching our focus to Lydia Ko.
She's currently in 4th place.
Didn't that look good for a long time? Let's take a look at the leaderboard as it stands. Our leader is enjoying a 3-stroke advantage. Rich, this par 4 12th, really challenging, especially around the green.
This tee shot is underrated in difficulty-wise. This is not an easy tee shot as this fairway pitches from left to right. You want to skirt the bunker down the left-hand side as best possible to find the fairway. Second shot from there goes straight uphill and surrounded by 2 of the deepest bunkers on the golf course. As they say, Luke, everything is bigger in Texas, and these bunkers are proof of that.
Looks like they're going with the pitching wedge. Yeah, that one's looking good. Not a bad approach, that one. Not quite inside the birdie range, but you never know. Hole a long one. Still counts. Okay, steady now. 6 feet remaining to the cup. Oh, so close. Let's try and make this one. And only drop the one shot. Managing to maintain their position on the leaderboard after that effort. 13's a long par 3, measuring 245 yards, Rich, but it is playing downhill.
Downhill to a sliver of a green, however. Anything missed out to the right will leave a very challenging pitch shot to a green that'll sit well above them. Come up short in those bunkers, that's no bargain either. The 3 here, well, you done good. This would be a momentum saver here, getting this up and down.
What are we looking at for this putt, Henny?
Setting up this putt 15 feet from the cup. This one to save par.
Well, the old hammer hands putt. Good chance this one. Right on 6 feet. And that's a couple of bogeys on the bounce, I'm afraid.
2 bogeys in a row. Never a good sign. Now playing a little defensively.
Nicely done. Rich going for this green in 2. Plenty of sand there to mess with your golf ball.
It requires accuracy. There's no doubt about that. There are bunkers both right and left that can certainly gobble up your golf ball if you get a little bit offline. Anything missing a little bit long and left, however, though, that is a good spot to miss it.
Going with the 5-wood. Can they get a little ground draw here? Well, that's a tremendous shot and sets up a wonderful opportunity.
2 big hits there, knocking in on this par 5 and 2.
Putting for a birdie. A birdie with big wings. Just didn't drop. Just 3 feet to the cup.
Little birdie look in here.
Why don't we catch up with what Lydia Ko's up to?
She made bogey, gave one back on the last hole.
And after that effort, this is how the leaderboard looks. Well, with that good play, this person is now in first on the leaderboard, with Colin Morikawa in second. As we start heading for home, Rich, we find ourselves on the tee at the 15th.
Could be the hardest hole on the golf course, Luke. Tee shot must avoid that bunker down the right-hand side. Second shot is to a green that's perched above the fairway and surrounded by 4 bunkers that are mean. This hole could make or break a player's day.
Choosing the 9-iron here.
This needs just a little work to the left-hand side.
He's found the surface. Good chance here. A good chance to move to 6 under par here.
Looking for another birdie here.
A bit long on that one. Putting for a par now. Ooh, right by the hole. A 7-footer right here. Was on a good line. And there may be some cracks starting to appear in this player's foundation. They've just dropped a double bogey.
Hang on to your hat, folks. We're on for a wild ride.
Going with the 7. Oh, look at this. Right down the throat. Now switching our focus to Lydia Ko.
Coming off a bogey on the last hole.
All right, Henny. What's he got in front of him here with this putt?
Straight back up this hill. Can be firm here.
If it's up, it could be in. Bit too heavy-handed there. The putt drops, and we're moving on. And after that hole, he's now alone at the top of the leaderboard. Looks like they put a good swing on that one. That should find the short stuff. Why don't we catch up with what Lydia Ko's up to?
She's currently trailing her rival. Let's see what happens here.
Yes! Hold it! Well, that'll move her up the leaderboard as well. Okay, let's get back to the action. A chance to move to 5 under par. Oh, gee, that line was looking good, wasn't it? This one's for birdie. I don't mind the look of this. Ooh, nice putt to make for a birdie. And that will take him to 4 under. And still in top spot after that hole. Keep it going. Well, while the closing hole at TPC San Antonio can be reached in 2, Rich, it's all set up by the tee shot.
Tee shot must find the fairway. If not, you have water hazards left and bunkers right that will gobble up that second shot if you're slightly out of position.
That's not going to find the fairway. Right into the water on that one. Playing their 4th shot. Currently leading by 2. Ooh, of time to chip one in here to win the event. Whew. Oh, that almost went in.
Well, moments don't get much bigger than this. A must.
And there it is, Rich. We're going to extra holes now.
Well, Rich, it's time to find out who will win this in a sudden death playoff.
Oh, and this tournament deserved it, Luke. So good all day long.
Well, it's going to take sudden death to decide this title. Let's go, Rich.
Oh, such an exciting day, Luke. Let's get into it.
That was wonderfully done. Second shot here at the 18th. Getting ready to play their third. Oh, well played. It's all come down to this. Make this putt and win the event.
He's staring down a birdie putt here.
This truly is do or die. They need this to extend the playoff. And that'll force this playoff to another hole. And now on to the next hole of this playoff.
Well, it's pretty straightforward. Critical bunker shot here to win the tournament. And now this to win the Valero Texas Open. Oh, just missed.
It all comes down to this. Make it, and the playoff continues. And the pressure builds. That forces this playoff to another hole.
This hole is a par 5.
This player had a bogey here in regulation. Can't afford another one.
You liked that, didn't you? Time for the second shot on the 18th. Wonderfully played. And here we are with the third shot. That's some good golf right there. Here's an opportunity to close out the Valero Texas Open. Well, that is so cool. What a moment at exactly the right time.
It took him a little longer than usual, but what a way to win this one, Luke. Amazing putt.
Well, Rich, I know we're in a golf tournament, but that felt like a marathon.
That took seemingly forever. However, huge congratulations goes out to this player for enduring this marathon of a playoff. Great win.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, hope you enjoyed our extra coverage in this week's playoff finale. From myself and all the hardworking people at 2K Sports, thanks for tuning in. See you next time. UK Sports and the PGA Tour are delighted to bring you the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. Today's coverage of the Legends Championship is about to start. I'm Luke Elvey alongside Rich Beam in the booth, and it's a hello to Henny Koyak down on the course following our featured group today.
Hi Luke, looking forward to some exciting play from our featured group today. This player has hinted at a rivalry with his playing partner this week.
Well, Henny, quite a challenge that this player has set for themselves. We've seen them beat many of their rivals this season, but there are not many people that can go up against the great Tiger Woods and succeed. History's told us that.
Oh, well, they certainly do not lack in confidence. This is going to be a very entertaining group to follow indeed.
I'm jumping around in my seat, and I can also see Rich Beam doing exactly the same. He managed this feat back in 2002 when he won the PGA at Hazeltine over the great Tiger Woods.
Oh, please, Luke, don't mention that. Once we get Rich on his high horse, there's no getting him down again. Although he has shown that it can be done. Tiger Woods can be beaten. However, it is such a tall order. I know that this player has beaten all of these incredible roster of players in all these rivalries so far, but come on, this is Tiger Woods. Can it really be done today?
Well, that's the question we're going to get answered, aren't we? Very few people have ever laid claim to beating Tiger head-to-head. Good luck in your rivalry. You're going to need it. He's in a share of 5th position. Okay, let's take it down to John McCarthy, who seems to be hiding behind a tree here. John, you've been getting familiar with this golf course. What will the players be dealing with this week at Lone Grove Golf Course?
Well, Luke, as I walked the course, checking it out this morning, the one thing that is immediate is this course is full of elevation changes. Not only throughout the holes either. It's like even when you get to the greens, the elevation changes can get you. These greens are dynamic, and that is putting it very lightly. You really have to plan out your approach shots into these greens and make sure you don't leave yourself in trouble. Some of these greens can straight up reject a poorly executed approach shot just from the contours of the green alone. Other times you may leave yourself on like the wrong shelf of a green, making the next putt nearly impossible. These greens can really play tricks on you here at Lone Grove Golf Course, and I'm looking forward to see how the players deal with it today.
Nice out the rough here. The wind was howling, but that didn't matter.
Just 9 feet remaining to the hole.
This is tracking right into the front of this cup.
Currently 1 under for the round.
Gotta like it. Moving up the leaderboard. Never a bad thing.
Teeing off here at the 3rd hole.
Nice birdie in the last hole for a change. First one of the day. They needed it desperately. Now, next hole, looking for more.
Quality shot, that one. Putting for birdie. Ouch, that hurts. And that should secure the par on this one. And just keeping it in neutral on the leaderboard. We have a par 5 on this one.
Lovely, lovely ring.
Taking aim from around 240 yards out here. Only 1 shot off the pace. Opting for the 5-wood.
All right, bold. I like this play.
Yeah, that was a safe play. Why don't we catch up with our man in the hot seat, Tiger Woods?
He's got some work to do, but he's only 1 back from his rival.
Okay, time to return to the action. This putt for the lead. That's frustrating. And this putt to move into a tie for first place. At -2, going along nicely today. Let's see what happens here at the 5th.
Pretty good shot there.
Rich, obviously, and we've joked about it a fair bit in this game, that you've been one of the rare players to take Tiger Woods down in his prime. But what was it like to play in the Tiger era and just how dominant he was?
It was simply amazing. You knew that each and every week that he showed up to a tournament, you better have your game ready to go, because you assumed that he was going to be firing at all cylinders. Because even when he wasn't, his game was still good enough to beat most everybody in those fields. You wanted him there because you always want to test yourself against the best. However, if you weren't playing very well, you're kind of fearful teeing it up, because you just knew that your best at that moment in time wasn't nearly going to be good enough to beat Tiger, no matter what he brought to the table. He made each and every player look at their game in a different way and try and dissect it in order to weed out anything that didn't really need to be worked on, and got them more specific in the areas that they weren't good at. Their deficient areas, whether it's the short game, the driver, the iron play, whatever it is. But Tiger really made you take a long, hard look at your game and figure out where it's at, because you knew that you had to be at your best to beat him.
Sitting at -3, outright first here.
They've decided to club up.
A wonderful shot, well played, a chance for birdie here at the 6th. And after that hole, you're 2 shots clear of Tommy Fleetwood. Let's see what happens here on the 7th. Oh, this has been a ball striking clinic. Another green in regulation. Mark it down, that's birdie number 5. And with that, he'll move to 5 under par. Let's catch up with Tiger Woods, shall we? Well played.
Chip in for birdie. That's always a nice feeling.
Our current leader is up by 3 shots. Now on the tee, fresh shot for birdie. A great opportunity to build on that momentum. And what are we looking at here, Henny?
Setting up from about 130 yards out.
And choosing the 8-iron here. Look at the line on this one. Get in the hole. Well, that's well played into birdie range here at the 8th. Oh, 5-footer. It's amazing how tour pros hold these.
What a great opportunity here for a look at a birdie.
Leading by 4 strokes after that one. And coming off the birdie, they'll be proud of themselves, a chance to keep it rolling.
Already in control of this tournament, looking to extend that lead on this short hole.
This one looks to be headed towards the fairway. Rich, considering everything that's been said about the great Tiger Woods throughout his entire career, it almost seems superfluous to add anything more to it. But what that man has meant to the game, and again, to people like yourself who have gone on to win major championships as well.
Yeah, I would think what Tiger has brought to the game is just he changed the perception of the game as it being kind of an old man sport, and all of a sudden he's out there winning and fist pumping and getting the crowds fired up and everybody into the game. It just kind of changed the entire complexion of it. No longer do you have these old guys that are dressed poorly with big beer bellies, and all of a sudden, you know, you got guys that are young and wearing these tight-fitting clothes, going into the gym and treating it more like a business instead of just a sport. He really changed the entire dynamic of the game, the landscape of what it takes to become a great player. And, you know, everybody else was just kind of sitting there in awe going, well, how does he do this? Well, it's almost like he had a plan, a master plan to go out there and listen, I'm going to dominate by being physically better, mentally better, and I'm just going to steamroll these guys. And when he first started doing that, everybody's kind of looking back going, okay, he's taking this seriously. Maybe I need to start taking it seriously too, right? So it's just one of those things that came along that nobody knew what to really expect of him. But he told us right away, listen, I expect to win every single week out there, and sure enough, that's what he did.
Okay, steady now. Oh, I don't mind this par putt. Ooh. Well, the leader giving a little hope for the rest of the field there as they put down a bogey on the scorecard. Here's Tiger Woods. It's time to check on the leaderboard. Our leader is up by 4 shots now. Teeing off here at the 11th. Going with the 6-iron here. Great looking shot this. Pay attention, folks. That's how you play golf.
Luke, nothing gets past you. Yes, this kid is a stud.
He's got a par putt here. Let's see if he can make it.
And after finishing that hole, they currently lead the tournament with Tommy Fleetwood trailing in second place.
Awesome stuff.
Taking aim from about 180 yards here. Going with the 8-iron here.
Trying to get it to move a little bit to the left here.
Oh, I like the courage here, Rich, getting after this par 5 in 2.
As they should. What a play. Hopefully they'll be rewarded for that play.
Ooh, right by the hole.
An opportunity for a birdie here. Now heading over to Tiger Woods.
He's currently trailing his rival. Let's see what happens here.
Was on a good line. Almost snatched the eagle there. That would have been huge. And how did that shot impact the score? Let's have a look at the leaderboard. Our leader is currently enjoying a 4-stroke advantage. Well, 13th. It's unlucky for some, Rich. Well, let's see if they can roll off that birdie at the last. Lovely momentum here. They have put some hurt on that ball. Send it. Henny, what's the player facing here?
He's got around 100 yards here.
Chosen the pitching wedge here.
Good sounding strike, that one.
Oh, what a shot. You'll take that. That's well played. Pin high. That's the mark of a ball striker.
And they've been rolling the ball great today. Another great look.
That one raced by. Bit of work coming back. That was a top-level approach shot, but unfortunately they walk off the green with a par. And maintaining top spot on the leaderboard after that. Moore looking to make a statement here, going with driver off the tee. This one's looking good off the tee. That should find the short stuff. Sitting at -7, currently in the lead. Well, this is bold. Their eyes are opening up, headed for the green. Oh, I love this type of courage, Rich. Going forward in 2.
Using the big muscles to get it home in 2 there.
Oh, this is exciting. A putt for an eagle. That's a big time putt, that one. And their rival knows it too. They heard the cheers. Why don't we catch up with what Tiger Woods is up to?
He's happy, just came off a birdie.
Here's Tiger. Oh, looks like they're going for the green. Good aggressive play here. Oh, they were so close to that rarest of birdies, an albatross. Our current leader is enjoying a 6-stroke advantage. Well, that's huge momentum they're bringing to this hole. Coming off the eagle. Time to hit another good drive. Looks like this one's heading safely for the fairway. And Rich, we talked about so much and we heard so many of them throughout the years. A Tiger roar just sounded different to any other roar on the golf course. Explain just the energy of that and what you endured.
Well, the Tiger roars usually involved about 35,000 folks, and any other roar was about 3,500. So that was already a massive difference. You just knew it. There's just an energy in the air. When you heard a roar go up, you immediately could tell whether it was Tiger or it was somebody else. And it all kind of depends on how you were affected by it. And I think that where a lot of players got into trouble was listening for the roars and listening what kind of roar it was. And when they let it into their head that it was a Tiger roar, then I need to do something better. I need to change it up real quick. And in fact, that's probably what hurt them more than anything else. But listen, when Tiger did something fantastic, everybody on the golf course knew it was him.
Yeah, give yourself a pat on the back. This putt to get to double digits under the card.
This one's tracking.
That was a gallant attempt. 3 feet to go here to the hole. And the putt drops, and we're moving on. Now 6 shots in front after that hole.
2 holes to go, Luke. Can they hang on? Let's find out.
Oh, that's a sweet-looking swing, that one. Well, there's a very good reason why he's leading this tournament, and that's Exhibit A. Well, that was absolutely met. Great strike. Oh, that was tidy. That should ensure the up and down.
You better believe it is great stuff to watch.
Well, there's action aplenty all over the course. Let's have a look at this highlight from another player. And let's see what that shot did to the leaderboard. Our leader is up by a whopping 6 shots now. And Rich, after the first 17 have tested the play, they find themselves on yet one more examination with this last hole.
I love this hole because if you're leading and have a chance to win, this is the tee shot you want. There's all kinds of room out there to the right-hand side. Tee it high and let it fly. Give yourself the best opportunity to go into this elevated green with a short iron to make it as easy as possible on you. And it's much easier said than done, Luke, as you and I both well know.
Oh, what a shot by our leader.
Get this putt to drop, and he'll win the event here.
Oh, so close. Hopefully they won't take that too badly. There's another chance here to close out the victory. Well, Rich, as the legendary Jim Nance once said, they're now rich and famous.
I gotta say, that was an incredible statement by the great man and bestowed upon a great player. And this player will be thrilled to become rich and famous.
Rich, this is something you can understand. This player now a major champion.
Luke, life-changing indeed, I have to say. I'm thrilled for this player as I know what is in store for them. It's a life-changing moment.
Well, that's all we've got time for today. On behalf of myself, Luke Elvey, Rich Bean, Henny Koyak and John McCarthy, plus all the hard-working folks behind the action at 2K Sports, thanks for tuning in. Look forward to your company next time.